So are you ready? Are you sure? For music trivia, 3 rounds in store. It's head to head, who's going to war? Are you ready to settle the score? I said, are you ready to settle the score?
Hey, welcome into another week of Settle the Score. I'm your host, Matt Knost, joined as always by the musical director, the one and only Mr. Andy Merryweather. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, thanks, Matt. How are you doing? All good?
I'm not bad. Not bad.
We've got a heat wave here. Have you heard?
I have heard, and I saw a video of houses on fire, and you know,
what's
you guys aren't
going
used
on?
to it.
No, no. It's it's crazy. Yeah, nothing around here like that. But yeah, it's pretty nuts. Yeah, we haven't had that before. So I think a lot of people thought it was a bit of an overreaction. You know, there's a temperature fluctuation and the country grinds to a halt. But yeah, seeing things combust is it's new.
They
It's
shut
new,
down
so-
an airport because the asphalt melted on one of the runways. I mean, it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, so apologies for all the glisten.
It's all right. You
That's
just
also
pop.
new.
You just pop a little bit more on camera. There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. All right, so we've had a series of round twos, rematches, whatever you want to call them. And today's could be the most controversial. And before we bring them in, we'll have another fan show coming up in the near future. And if you'd like to participate in that, you can enter into the random drawing one of two ways. You can leave a comment over at youtube.com/Matt Knost, or you can like and retweet the tweet that I put out each and every week. And the more times you do both, it just enters your name into the drawing that many more times. And we'd love to have you for that next fan show. Is there anything you'd like to add before we bring in today's guests?
No, I think this is. It's got controversy written all over it. I can feel it already. This is going to get heated, so I'm excited to get going. I'm hot enough already, but yeah, this is going to go well.
All right. Well, first up, coming in is the returning champ. Controversies aside, a gentleman and a scholar, the one and only Mr. Lon Harris. How are you, Lon?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Glad everything in your world subsided from the craziness, and you're able to join us.
Yeah. Well, we delayed. I don't know if does your audience know we delayed a week because I had car trouble. I was stuck in mid-Wilshire last week when we were supposed to be recording this.
They did not know, but
Now
you
they
were kind
know.
enough to free up some of your schedule this week to make it happen. So we're happy to have you. And it
Gotta
doesn't
do
sound like there
rematch.
was much in the way of that too much car trouble. So glad that's behind you.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's
Part of
fine.
life here in Los Angeles. Occasionally, people come out of parking lots at wild angles, and you swerve to get away from them, and then your own car gets a ding. But it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. So long as no one was hurt and
No
the damage
one's
was minimal.
Nah.
So we're good. We're good. All right. Well, defending yourself this week against your former competitor and a man who feels he was probably robbed. You know him and you love him.
Always.
The one and only Mr. Samm Levine.
Yeah, not probably, Matt. Not probably. Was robbed.
I thought we put this to bed. I thought this was not. I didn't even think this was an active controversy.
Well, you know, I am the Armando Galarraga in a sea of Jim Joyces, and avid baseball
I
fans
don't
will
get
know
it. I don't get it.
exactly how I feel.
I was gonna be like, it's like you think the drops are over and then Q returns. There's with more drops. That was the metaphor I was gonna use.
Now, Sam went obscure baseball players. Always a good time.
Well,
Yeah.
Jim Joyce was an umpire.
Okay.
Jeez.
I
Galarraga
followed
was
baseball for a
pitcher.
long time. I don't know either of those two.
He was
individuals.
robbed of his perfect game by a bad call with 2 outs in the 9th inning.
Okay. All right. Well, good to know. Look,
For the record, neither of us was batting a perfect game last time. No, that was not on the table.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled by these elaborate metaphors.
That's how I feel. Can't argue with how I feel, Lon.
that's true.
I had done a bunch of LSD before the game, but nobody was throwing a no-hitter. It was not.
Oh, you were Doc.
Doc, thank you. I got one baseball rep.
You got it.
Good for you. And it's drug related. So,
Of course.
of course. Well, listen, we put it to a fan vote, and the fans voted 60-40 that Lon buzzed in last time. And that was ultimately, those points were the deciding factor.
You still won't reveal your numbers. And I'm getting Mike Pence in here, and he is not going to certify this vote.
Go ahead. Well, we're about to pass legislation where his job is just ceremonial. So go ahead and bring him in.
Haven't
Wheel in
done
the
it
corpse
yet,
of
Matt.
Mike Pence.
Haven't done it yet. That's all I'm saying.
Well, because of the
Gonna
controversy,
codify Roe v. Wade, and then we'll codify these results.
because of the controversy, we reached out to on Cameo's #1 digital apologist and bearer of bad news, and he cut a nice quick promo of an apology for us. So we'd like to play that video for you now. So please, let's
You guys
sit
got
back.
Carol Baskin's husband? That's incredible.
No, we did not. But we have this in place of Carol Baskin's husband. Here's the video.
Howard Baskin.
Whatever.
Well, hello, Settle the Score viewers. And listeners, I guess. It's me, Samm Levine. Look, a deal's a deal. A promise is a promise. And I am here to issue an apology. That's right. There was a lot of controversy last time I played Lon, and a vow was made that I would apologize if I were, found to be in the wrong. So here I am, okay? I'm apologizing, but not me apologizing to anyone, especially not Matt or Andy or Lon. No, I'm apologizing to the apparently 60% of you who don't seem to have working ears and eyes. How? How could you get it wrong with the benefit of instant replay? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I knew it in the moment, and you've been able to watch the video over and over and over again. You ring in by saying your name. I clearly said mine first. There's no doubt in it. Hemming and hawing is not ringing in. Saying your name is how you ring in, and then you say the answer, and I was cheated out of that victory by what, 60% of you? You know what that sounds like to me? 5 people voted, guys. 5 people. Who was that swing vote? I think it was Lon. Okay? I said it, and here we are. I demand my rematch.
Defiant as always.
What a handsome son of a bitch. Jesus, how does everyone not get cameos from him? That was charming.
I don't know.
Is that what, if I were to order an apology from you on Cameo, is that what I can expect to get as a result? A fiery, angry rant?
I guess it depends what I'm apologizing for.
I feel like Terry O'Quinn is following the rules with his cameos, sir. Just
have you gotten a Terry O'Quinn cameo?
Yeah. What? There is a Terry O'Quinn is on Cameo.
I'm sure
I recently ordered a cameo for someone.
Nice. You'll have to share that with me. I'm a big fan.
They're a big Patriot fan, so I had to get Terry O'Quinn to give them a Patriot shout out.
I see.
Well, I don't know if we'd call that an apology necessarily.
No, no bones about it. I would not call that an apology.
It's a dear apology to the brain damaged people who voted.
It's an anti-apology. It's an unapology.
I really do feel like you're about to wheel Pence in. This is getting.
We got the My Pillow guy is waiting behind that couch. And then
Sam, do you love the uneducated? Is that what you're about to say next?
We got the Dominion machines.
These are my
right,
people.
Listen.
That's all I'm saying. They're my people.
The red shirt is fitting, though, so we appreciate that.
I'm here to play the villain.
All right, well, because of that, for today and today only, instead of buzzing in, there's a chat function on the streaming service that we use. So they are going to be technically buzzing in, but whoever gets in on the chat first, I will call out that individual's name, and they will be answering first. So that way there is a timestamp on who gets theirs in first. And we'll go ahead and say now, if you type in and you hesitate for more than like half a second to a second, and if the other person put theirs in almost simultaneously, I'm just going to go ahead and default to the other. You cannot use the chat to buy time.
Nor could you use it by ringing in with your own name to buy time.
We've been lenient with that in the past, but it seems like we're going to be hardcore sticklers for rules today.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not with you guys per se, with other individuals.
I see. Just making it up. Okay.
Very, very lucky.
Just making it up. Well, we make up the rules for this game, so we can change them whenever we see fit.
Clearly.
Yeah. He's laying the groundwork already. All right.
Yeah, really. We're already Wisconsin has voted to let the legislators pick the next president.
I already feel, Lon, like I'm Death and you're Bill and Ted. And at the end of this, best 3 of 5.
Yeah. Oh, there's no doubt. This never ends. I feel
That's
like,
5 out of 7. Damn
whichever-
right.
Whichever one of us dies first, the other one is gonna go visit them and be like, "I would have beaten you."
It's going to be a
It's a
John
Tom
Adams,
team.
Tom Jefferson situation. You both die on the same day, just hours apart.
You bastard.
Did you hear he died? I beat him. And then
Did you hear about? I buzzed in when it was Schindler's List at least 5 seconds before.
all right, gentlemen, are you ready to start round one?
Yeah,
I'm
let's do
ready.
this thing.
All right, let's go. Let's start round one. All right, so Sam, you will have choice 1 through 5 in this opening round.
Okay.
Once you make your selection, I will give a clue, and Andy will begin playing. When either of you think you know the movie it's from, type into the chat. Whoever comes in first, I will call on you, and you are guessing the movie itself. It's worth 10 points, and there's a bonus question worth 5 points, but we'll get to the rules of the bonus question when we come to it. So to start us off, 1 through 5, Mr. Levine, where would you like to begin today's show?
Lucky number 3, please.
Lucky number 3, it is. Your opening clue is, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? And don't forget, you're typing into the chat to buzz in. Sam,
Reservoir Dogs.
that is correct for 10 points. All right, Sam, bonus question time worth 5 points. Some of these bonus questions are easy. Some of them are hard. You have a choice. You can elect to go alone, but if you get the question wrong, you will lose 5 points. Otherwise, you can open up to you and Lon. But if he gets it right, he'll obviously cut into your 10-0 lead. So my question is, do you want to be a dick or not?
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'll be a dick, man. Let's do it.
You'll be a dick?
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately for you, you probably picked the hardest bonus question of the opening round.
That's what you think. I know who the key grip was on Reservoir Dogs.
If it were only that easy.
No.
Here is your bonus question for Sam alone. Tarantino is known to pepper his scripts with curse words. So how many times in Reservoir Dogs do all the characters say the word fuck?
Wow, that's a tough question.
And I'll give it to you if you're within 40.
Within 40. Okay.
40.
Okay.
Right.
Margin of
Real
error
quick,
there.
I'm just going to play the movie over in my head. So
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm going to say the word fuck is said in that movie 80 times.
That is incorrect. You lose 5 points.
How many was it?
Lon, have a guess just for fun.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll say 140.
That is also incorrect. According to everything I could find online, 269 times.
Wow.
They say the word fuck in Reservoir Dogs.
That's a lot of times.
That is a lot of
I know
times.
Wolf of Wall Street, I believe, has the all-time record.
Yeah.
But
And I've read that list too, and I've never even seen Reservoir Dogs on it. So
I mean, there's a lot of F's in Reservoir Dogs.
I believe-
I'm giving up the points, but check your source. Check your
It
source.
was, I believe it was the Dallas Observer,
Yeah.
or
And
it was
this
the
guy
Dallas.
can smell it on me, man. He can effing smell it on me. Like, it's a lot of that. Or just peppered in. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. The Dallas Observer, 269 times
Well, there
they
you go.
counted.
They-
Okay.
All right, so Sam,
that was some intern's job that day, okay? Don't.
yeah.
It's all right.
So you're up 5-0, but you do have control of the board. 1,
Oh.
2, 4, or 5. Sam, where you want to go next?
Let's go 1.
All right, number 1, it is. Your clue is the White Knight. The White Knight.
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, We will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world.
This is the theme to Dennis Miller's old TV show.
Yes.
Can we go with that? Dennis Miller Live used to be.
Yeah, it was. And then the pool balls, there were all the words banged
That's
together.
exactly
Yep.
right.
Yeah, I
That's
remember.
exactly right. I know other Tears for Fears songs. Can we go with some?
I'll give you another clue. First one was The White Knight. Your second clue is The Big Bang Theory. I'll tell you this much, it is the closing of the movie. I can give you a third clue.
I'll guess.
Go ahead.
Is it Armageddon?
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Sam, do you want to make a guess?
No, I'll wait for the third clue.
Well, if I give a third clue, Lon can guess again.
I understand.
Okay.
I have no guess.
All right. Your third clue is from high tech to high jinks.
Oh, I can guess again?
Yeah.
Is it Kingsman? The Kingsman, the first one.
That is incorrect.
From high tech to hijinks.
The White Knight and the Big Bang Theory.
Kingsman: The Golden Circle.
Also incorrect.
Good guess,
That is-
though.
It's a good guess, though. That is Real Genius, starring Val Kilmer.
Mother!
Wow.
Oh,
I
the
was
popcorn
going.
scene.
I was not going back. I know it's an '80s song, but I was trying to think of more.
yeah.
I don't know why I was doing that. I was very caught up in more recent stuff. I didn't
That's
even
all
go
right.
back
That one's
far.
gonna
I didn't
bother
even
me.
go back
That
far.
one's gonna bother me.
Yeah.
All right, so the
I
bonus
wasn't even
question.
thinking about songs from its contemporary songs
No,
or
listen.
movies. I wasn't. Even
We
thinking.
know you guys have watched a lot of movies, so we're going to bounce around a little bit. It's not going to be all
That's a
fully
good one.
contemporary.
That's a good one.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so the bonus question is open to both of you.
Right.
So type in
Ron,
the chat.
Yeah, ring in with the chat.
Yeah, we'll ring it.
Okay.
You didn't have a guess, you know what I mean? So I could see your face, Sam, and you were like,
Just
"Well,
on this.
on this. Use the chat. Here's the bonus question. Val Kilmer's nemesis in the movie is Dr. Jerry Hathaway, played by what Ghostbusters actor? Val Kilmer's nemesis is played, who plays Dr. Jerry Hathaway. Oh, Sam, I apologize. Sam,
Yeah.
Stan Aykroyd.
that is incorrect.
Oh my God.
That is incorrect.
I believe it's Harold Ramis.
That is also incorrect. Val Kilmer's nemesis in this movie
Bill Murray's not in there.
is Dr. Jerry Hathaway, played by what Ghostbusters actor? That is William Atherton.
Atherton.
Oh, William Atherton. Okay.
I see what you did there, Matt, and I don't.
Yeah. All right.
You know what? But
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd and Harold
went-
Ramis are not in Real Genius.
I know.
No, they're not. They're
They're not.
but
I would've
knew Bill
preferred-
Murray wasn't, and it was like Ernie Hudson. Just I wouldn't have
Right.
made sense, so I went. with
If you
the
had
other
said what Biodome actor,
that would have
Yeah,
narrowed it down.
What Die Hard?
What
2
Die Hard?
actor?
Who
If you
played
had
the
said-
reporter?
Yeah,
What-
all right.
what
I'm just
actor
guessing.
with
Wow,
no
that's
dick
terrible.
plays the nemesis?
All right, I'll remember that. I'll rephrase the
Oh, boy.
clues
Thank you.
before I give them next time.
Now I'm
All right,
scared.
so it's still 5-0, and Sam, you still have control. So we've got 2, 4, and 5. We're
Let's
go
go
next.
number 2.
All right, number 2 it is. Your clue is give me a break. Give me
Yellow
a
card.
break.
It's in the way that you use it. It comes and it goes. It's in the way that you use it. Boy, don't you know? And if you lie, you will lose it. Feelings will show. never abuse it. Don't let it go. Nobody's right.
Second clue.
Nothing seems wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Second clue. First one was give me a break. Your second clue is all it's chalked up to be. All it's chalked up to be. And give me a break.
I got to guess.
Sam.
The Color of Money.
That is correct for 10 points.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I know all
15.
these songs. I'm just like, I'm just going through the songs. I'm not coming up with the movies. Jeez.
It's all right. Still really early. It's 15 to nothing. It's anyone's game.
It's going to be 10-0 in a second. Don't worry about it.
So, bonus question. You want to be? So you're going to be a dick?
Yep.
All right. This
Got
is
the
just
hard one
for
out of the way, right?
Just for Sam and Sam alone.
God, I hope the answer is The Hustler.
Here's your bonus question. Paul Newman won his only Oscar for his role in The Color of Money. He'd been nominated 8 other times for acting. Name 5 of those.
5?
5.
Yeah.
He's been nominated 9 times in total.
Yeah, that's right.
He's won once. Name 5 of the other 8.
The Hustler.
Okay.
God, was he nominated for Nobody's Fool? Probably not. Let's say, Jesus, boy, my head was not anywhere near that. I told you it would be 10-0. All right, The Sting, The Verdict, son of a bitch. All right, I'll go with Nobody's Fool and Road to Perdition.
I believe HUD would be in there, right? Shouldn't HUD be in there? No.
HUD is in there. Sadly, The Sting is not.
That is shocking.
Yeah.
That is, The Sting is not. You got all the others correct.
Yeah, Nobody's Fool for sure. That was the first one I got.
Yeah.
Cat on a Hot Tin Roof
Okay.
and Absence of Malice.
Ooh, that's the other courtroom drama one I should have gotten you.
But Sam, you lose 5 points, knocking you
So
down.
I got
to
what, 4
10.
out of 5? Like that one should have been. Name half of them, not more than half. I see what we're doing here. I see what we're doing here, Knost.
Listen, when it's the majority, Lon wins. When we go with the majority.
Yeah, well, there we go. Submajority. Good point.
Hard to be arrogant when you've gotten 0 correct on the show so far, but I'm doing my best.
You're
Come
holding
on,
your
Lon.
own. You're
It's
trying.
a long show. It's a long show. Lots of points, Lon. Lots of
Yeoman's
points.
effort.
All right, so we have 2 left. Sam, you still have choice. You're up 10-0. We've got 4 and 5. Where are we
Let's
going?
go number 5.
All right. Number 5 it is. Your clue is swinging not so singles. Swinging not so singles.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness.
Damn.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show?
That is correct for 10 points.
Yeah. Wow, jeez.
All right. Bonus question, Sam. Do you want to be a dick or not?
Yeah, I'll be a dick. It's going great for me so far. Why don't
Let's
we
keep
change
it
up?
going.
One of these has to actually be easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Here's your bonus question. Rocky Horror was the first acting role of what 70s rock star?
Meatloaf.
That is correct for 5 points.
Credited in Fight Club as Meatloaf a Day.
A day. Yeah.
I did not know that.
How often are you
ADAY.
supposed to have one of those?
All right. So we have 1 left in this opening round.
I choose number 4.
Perfect. Good choice.
Thank you. It's like on Jeopardy when there's 1 clue remaining and the person who's I'll take this for 200. Oh, thanks. We
Okay,
got
yeah.
it. We got
Appreciate that.
it. You don't need to.
Your final clue of the opening round is Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange.
Deep down Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back up in the woods among the
Lon.
evergreens.
That would be Back to the Future.
That is correct for 10 points.
Mm.
It is 25-10. Lon, bonus question. Do you want to be a dick or not?
Oh, sure. Why not? Keep with tradition and be a dick. Why not?
All right. Here's the final bonus question. Michael J. Fox replaced what actor as Marty McFly?
It's Eric Stoltz.
That is correct for 5 points. So that makes
Okay,
it.
but how many lines did Eric Stoltz say before they fired him?
This is at least those 2 seeds. I think we've seen 2 seeds restored.
They shot for what, 2 weeks and then replaced him? Something along those lines?
Well, we've definitely got Stoltz holding the video camera in the parking lot. Like there's shots of him doing recording.
There were 164 days of production. How many of those did he show up for?
Listen, I can't help it. You chose to be a dick on the hardest question.
Name the 88 days he showed up.
Hey, it's a penalty for being a dick.
Uh-huh.
All right, so it's 25-15. Sam is in the lead. Let's go ahead and jump into round 2. All right, so this is the 5-second round. So, Lon, because you're in second place, you'll have opening choice 1 through 5.
Mm-hmm.
Once you make your selection, Andy will play 5 seconds from a song. It could be the opening, it could be the middle, it could be the end. It's his choice entirely. If either of you can guess that movie in the first 5 seconds, it's worth 10 points. Otherwise, if we have to go to the second 5 seconds of music, it's only worth 5 points. And you only get to guess once until I tell you can guess again. And don't forget, you're using the chat function to buzz in for this. So, Lon, 1 through 5. Where would you like to start today's second round?
Let's do 5.
All right, number 5 it is. Your clue is I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Andy, you're muted.
I think he's working out the 5 seconds.
I see.
Okay.
I got it.
Sam.
A View to a Kill.
That is correct for 10 points.
Nice
Walken,
job.
Christopher
Nice.
Walken.
Nice job.
Yeah, you got it too, but it took me the bomb.
No, I didn't. I didn't get it. I do not. I guess now I can hear how you got that. But wow,
That was pretty impressive.
That's very good. Yeah.
All right, 35-15. Sam, you have control of the board 1 through 5. Where do you want to go next?
Let's go to the other end. Let's go to number 1.
All right, number 1 it is. Your clue is pining for adventure. Pining for adventure.
Body moving, A1 sound, and the sound so soothing.
Lon?
Dang. Pining for adventure.
I thought we were going to be strict about this.
Well, no,
Yeah,
my streaming keeps freezing.
No, I didn't have a go. I'll say
So Andy frozen on my screen. On the timestamp, Sam came in first.
No, I didn't ring in at all.
No, he didn't ring in. I rang
That was
in
from the last one.
and then I blanked. Yeah. So I'll say Star Trek.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Incorrect. Sorry, that was a streaming issue on my end, apparently. Sam, do you want to hear the 5 seconds again?
Sure.
Okay.
Body moving, A1 sound, and the sound so soothing.
Coyote Ugly.
Also incorrect. So what we'll do is we'll play the next 5 of music, and then I'll give you a second clue after we hear the second 5 of music.
Yep.
Body moving, we be getting down, and you know we're crush grooving.
All right. Second clue is Con, we do it. I see Sam.
Star Trek Into Darkness.
That is correct for 5 points. Boy, I could hear both of you clicking on the keyboard. It was
Yeah.
I probably should have guessed that the first time
I
because we
knew
were
it
both
was one of
behind.
those. And
listen, but you know,
sabotage is in the other one. That's what took me a second.
All right, so Sam, you got the points. It makes it 40-15 right now. We have 2, 3, and 4. Where do you want to go next?
Let's go back to 4.
All right, for 4. As a heads up on this, you're only going to get 5 seconds on this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So if we have to give more, that's fine. But we're pretty sure you're going to get it in that 5 seconds anyway. So your clue is finish him.
Okay. 1万句话一个百姓里边呀，是为
That's Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
That is correct for 10 points.
Very nice line. Very nice.
Couldn't learn 10 seconds of Mandarin, I apologize.
Could have just gone, anything goes.
I know.
Amp that part.
Yeah.
That's the end of the 5 seconds. That's why it's like, all right. Well, we phonetically transcribed Mandarin to get it as close as we could. And after 5, it's like, boy, that's a lot to learn. So
There's a lot to learn. Yeah, I'm impressed you got that much, Andy.
Yeah, wow.
So makes it 40-25. And nice job, Andy. That was awesome.
Yeah, wow. Congratulations.
Lon, you have control. We have numbers 2 and 3.
I'll do 3.
3. All right. Your second caveat of this round. This one could be impossible for you. You've either seen this movie or you haven't. So if you haven't, we apologize.
True
We
of
figured
all
if there was
movies,
ever a
right.
show to do it, it was this one. So hopefully you have seen it. Your clue is Rage Against the Machine. Rage Against the Machine.
That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang.
But it's actually all a cappella in the movie.
What was the clue again? Can you repeat the clue?
Rage Against the Machine. Sam?
Apocalypse Now?
Incorrect. Incorrect.
Platoon.
Also incorrect.
Mm.
So I guess we go to a second 5 of it and then give you another clue.
Sam
at
Cooke
that point.
is the singer of this. I know that
Yeah.
one.
Okay, so we're limited on the kind of the spectrum of the lyrics in this song. So the second 5 is going to be more how you would hear it in the film. Okay, so it goes like this. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang.
Oh, don't you know?
Dum, 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 dum.
It's our second
All right.
clue, man.
Your second clue is one-man army. One-man army. Rage Against the Machine and one-man army. And Apocalypse Now and
It's not
Platoon are
Apocalypse
incorrect.
Now and Platoon.
It is
I
not
hadn't heard of this movie.
Yeah, it's what I figured. If there was ever a match to put it on, it'd be this one.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, I know you'll say it, and Lana and I'll go, oh.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'll give you this.
All right. Go ahead.
I'll give you this.
You go first. You go first.
Yeah, well, the
You go.
clues I gave you thus far because I feel bad because you may not have seen it. So I'll just tell you another actor in it. You already figured out potentially one of them. Another actor in it is Lawrence Fishburne, but it's not Apocalypse Now.
Who sings this?
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne
He starts the
sings
singing.
Chain Gang in the movie
Yep.
Mm.
Numerous times.
numerous times.
Pee-wee's Playhouse, the movie.
Oh yeah, he's Cowboy Curtis.
Cowboy Curtis, when he goes,
Yeah, and Sheen is in that.
Sheen is in that.
Yeah, of
Sheen,
course.
Ma Sheen.
There's a Sheen. Yeah.
Neither of you two know?
No, I don't think I know this one, guys.
All right. My apologies then. It's Cadence.
Oh,
Martin
okay.
and Charlie Sheen.
Okay.
I've heard the title, but I've never.
Yeah, I've heard
Okay.
the title as well, and I remember now that you say it, I remember they're both in
They're
that
in a
too,
military brig,
I-
and then
I can't
every
say
time
I've
they have to
ever
march,
actually
that's
seen
the
it.
song they sing.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ah.
Ha.
Ooh.
Ah. Ooh.
Oh, don't you
Yes,
know that's the sound of the man? Get back, working on the chain. That's the whole.
Yep.
If you've seen it, it's impossible to forget. So that
Sure.
was my guess.
All right.
Okay.
You didn't know it.
Okay, no
fault.
harm, no foul.
Sorry.
The
Yeah, but
fault lies
no
with me.
points exchanged places. So that's
So it's still
No blood.
40-25.
No blood.
And Lon, you got the last one, so you have choice. We have actually, I'm
think
sorry,
we
we only
only
have
have
one
one
left.
I think it's 2, right? Yeah.
It is number 2. So your final clue is a depressed state. A depressed state.
The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms.
Lon,
I believe this is "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?"
that is correct for 10 points.
Please
Makes it a
don't
5-point
take
ball
my
game.
sunshine away.
40-35. Sam is in the lead.
Yeah. For the record, I mean, people can't hear. I rang in,
He did.
A split
He's
second
right,
after Lon.
literally
That's
right
right,
under me.
but that's why I'm so glad we have this electronic
Delivery
proof and
system. Yeah, sure.
confirmation. So there's
Sure.
there's no question. Oh, how convenient.
Who thought of that? What a great idea!
What a great idea.
Was that?
Whoever it was is really handsome.
Yeah, some smart person.
And
Really
very good
handsome.
at apologies.
That's where people beg to differ. That's the. I asked around about that, and 60% of the people said pretty terrible. Actually,
Stop asking 5 people.
it's my go-to.
It's not a good number.
That's all you need. That's
Go to
cool.
at least 12 or 13.
I'm waiting for Lon to buzz in using the typed thing, but have Lon written as his name.
Yeah. Listen, when you guys commit a string of interstate felonies and then change your name when you move to California, it might take you a second to remember who you are right now.
Pretty
Like
ballsy to
the
put
old
yourself
man.
out there. Then
He's
Like,
like
listen.
Jeff Bridges and the old man.
I'm like,
forgets,
is it Dan Chase this week?
he
Who am I
forgets who
this
he
week?
is
Yeah.
from time to time.
Lithgow is watching this on a little laptop in DC, like, got him.
oh, you think you did though, and he slips through your fingers once
But
again.
once again, one of the dogs comes out from where you're not looking. It's a good show. I'm enjoying it.
All right, let's jump into round 3. Okay, Sam, you have the lead by 5 points, 40-35, which means you have opening choice in the third round, which is the bidding round. So once you make your selection of 1 through 5, I'll give a clue. And Sam, you'll open the bidding with the number of notes you think you can settle the score in. 4 is the minimum. The max is how many ever you'd like it to be. Once you make your selection, we'll go over to Lon, and he can either bid below that all the way down to 0 or tell you to settle the score. We basically go back and forth until one of you tells the other to settle the score, at which point that person alone will be answering. The point values are at 8 notes and above, it's worth 10 points. At 4 notes and above, it's worth 15. 2 notes and above, it's worth 20. And 0 notes and up, it's worth 25 points. If you get it wrong, your opponent automatically gets the points. And you have a lifeline where you can ask for a second clue, but you only have one of those. And you also have a double down. So if your opponent gets the question wrong and you think you know the answer, you can elect to double down and guess the movie. But if you get it wrong, you will get nothing. But if you get it right, you'll double whatever the points are. So if either of you have any questions as this goes, please just let me know. I'm happy.
I have
to
one
re-explain.
question. I feel like I've asked this before. You said the opening bid is a minimum of 4?
Yes.
But if I say 4, if I feel like I know it, I can't say 0?
You cannot say 0.
But then if I say 4, Lon can say 0?
He can jump straight to 0.
That's a terrible disadvantage.
Well, it's the penalty for being in first place. It keeps the game a little bit closer.
Sorry,
Hey,
what was I
honestly-
asking?
I feel like Sam is just gonna like at some point just make his own version of this.
Yeah,
And you
like,
guys are
just
gonna
to
be-
elicit-
There's gonna be battling settle the score podcast.
It's lunacy.
It's just to elicit some sort of back and forth. Otherwise,
So one person doesn't come in and dominate the whole time.
No,
Sam.
I get it. I get it. But all right. My
With us,
assumption
it's not
He's
an
just
issue.
not
We're
happy
very
about it.
competitive. It's back and forth. It's
my
an exciting
assumption wouldn't be
game.
that, Lon, what I'm saying is it would
Oh,
be
I
a
get what
clue so obvious that you
Yeah,
and
I get what
I,
you're
both
saying.
avid movie fans, would both know it immediately.
There are no such clue.
Okay.
Also, 0 isn't the bottom out of this round either.
technically.
0 doesn't automatically mean they're settling the score. We keep going. There are
Negative
negatives.
notes? I have
Yeah.
to sing the notes?
No,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to then give us the director, then and basically then we're stealing from Benson.
Yeah.
Director, then top billed actor, and then we move right down
Oh,
according to IMDb, the billings.
Play the
I
And
see.
you,
George
yeah,
Leonard
you
Maltin
then you
game.
just keep going until one of you thinks, "Oh, I don't think I can name that many actors in the film."
I see.
Wow.
Well, in the old days, it was the Malton Movie Guide, not IMDb.
I
Which was
realize.
sometimes not the same.
But I don't have the digital access to the Molten Movie Guide.
No one does anymore. It's so sad.
Oh, well, you know what? When we have Leonard back on, we'll ask him if we can get a link to it. Just use that in the future.
There you go. Okay, we can edit all that out. Very good.
Don't edit all that out. Let the people see what's going on.
Oh,
Yes, let the people see this
Let the people
Michigas.
see. Let the people see behind the scenes.
listen, we have flirted with for the final question throwing that rule out.
Yeah.
Because then it allows somebody the chance to potentially tie or win the game. Because if the other player plays it right, they can ice somebody out. But it's only really come up twice in all these shows, so we haven't gone with that rule just yet. But anyway, Sam, 1 through 5, where you want to go?
Number 3.
Number 3 it is. All right. Your clue for 3 is the Three Amigos. The Three Amigos.
Okay. Now, please remind me, this could be any piece of music associated with the movie, or this is specifically score?
It's specifically score,
Thank you.
and the bidding is yours to open. 4 is the minimum. And at 8 notes and above, it's worth 10 points. And then we get into the point values increasing thereafter. How many notes would you like to start with?
Five notes.
5 notes. Lon, over to you. 4 notes or fewer, or tell him to settle the score.
Let's have him go for it. Settle that score, sir. Settle that score.
All right, it's worth 15 points. You do have a lifeline for a second clue, and Lon, you can double down if you think you know the answer. If Sam gets it wrong, your clue again is the Three Amigos.
Oh no.
You do have your lifeline if you want a second clue.
No, I just don't know how much time you're going to allow me to think about this because I know what the piece of music is. I just have to place it.
No worries. I can play it again as well if you need.
That would be lovely. Thank you.
The Three Amigos.
Isn't that the good, the bad, and the ugly?
That is correct for 15 points. Nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was like 70% I had. I was like, I knew it was like one of those, like a big Western, but
Yeah.
very good. Very good.
Makes it 55 to 35. Sam is in the lead and also has control. 1, 2, 4, or 5. Where are we going next?
Oh, I go. Sorry. Let's go to 5.
All right. Number 5 it is. Your clue is Baywatch. Baywatch. So how many notes do you want to start the bidding with, Mr. Levine?
What are the? I'm sorry. So, give me the point values one more time. I should really have these written down.
It's all right. 8 notes and up, it's worth 10 points. 4 and up, 15. 2 and up, 20. 0 and up, 25.
Okay. I'll go with 8 notes.
8 notes. Lon, over to you. 7 notes or fewer. Tell him to settle the score.
I'll go 7 notes. What the heck? I'll throw my hat in.
All right. 7. Sam?
Settle the score.
All right. 7 notes worth 15 points. Your clue again is Baywatch. Baywatch.
Oh. Oh, jeez. Which one is it? But Baywatch is in Michael Bay, and I recognize the music immediately. It's just which one of those stupid classic Bay. I think this one is Bad Boys.
That is correct for 15 points.
It was literally like, is it The Rock?
Yep.
I knew it was.
I was right there with you.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know that I know Bay's scores well enough to immediately.
Well, it's also then
Yeah.
it's in Miami, so the Biscayne
Miami,
Bay
and
or
it's-
like
and
Bay is still water related.
And it can be a little like bantery. It's like not as driving and intense as the later ones because it's kind of silly, like it's the banter stuff. All right.
Sure.
Right.
But that makes it a 5-point game. Sam
Full
is in
recap,
lead
please.
55-50. Lon, you have control of the board. We have numbers 1, 2, and 4.
Let's go 1.
All right. Number 1, it is. Your clue is midlife crises. Crises?
Crises.
Crises? Crises?
Yeah.
There you go. Midlife crises. How many notes do you want to open with, Lon? 4 is the minimum.
I'll do 8. I think that was a smart play. I think I'll do 8 as well.
Settle the score.
All right. On 8 notes, it's worth 10 points. If you get it long, you'll take a 5-point lead, and you do have a lifeline if you want another clue.
Okay.
I believe this is American Beauty.
That is correct for 10 points.
Very nice, sir. Damn.
Takes
one
a
of those Tom
5-point lead.
Newmans.
Very, yeah. It's a. Didn't it?
Yeah,
that
he's
win
got
the
a pretty
Academy Award?
distinctive. Yeah, I think
Yes,
he
it
did. Yeah.
Yes, it did. All right. So it's a 5-point game. Lon has taken the lead 60-55. Where do you want to go next, Lon? We have numbers 2 and 4.
Let's do 4.
All right. Your clue is kneel before me. Kneel before me.
I'll say 8. That worked great.
You got a strategy? Stick to it.
Let's do that again. Let's double
exactly.
up. Yeah.
Run it back.
One more
Sam?
time.
Man. One of these has to be tough, right? Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Settle the score.
All right. Your clue again is kneel before me. And you do have your lifeline. If you want another clue, here are your 8 notes.
that was not helpful.
Would you like to hear it again?
Yeah. So I can get another clue if I want one.
You can. You got one of those, a lifeline.
All right, let's use that. Let's use the lifeline.
All right. Andy will give you your second clue. Your first one was kneel before me.
Yeah. Let's go with okay, let's go with your second clue is man's greatest step.
Oh, First Man.
Ooh.
That is correct for 10 points.
Are you kidding with that second clue?
That's
Those
what the
aren't
lifeline's
decided
for.
ahead of time. That was Andy just. Let's see what's going to absolutely give this away.
Yeah, it was either
mean,
that
in
or
fairness,
a real buzzkill was the other one, so that would have given it away too. So
That would have also given it. I probably would have got that.
Good Lord.
Well, it makes it
Here's
a
what I say.
15-point game.
Next time we both we're gonna be naked like we're in New Jack City. We're in the coke room, like nothing around, vacuum sealed. Wow. I don't know, no outside influences.
Yeah, no, this is great. Well, all right.
No, we do not choose.
But if he'd have used his lifeline already and then got Neil before me, that he would have never gotten there on that score.
I agree.
So he held it until the right time. That's exactly
I
what
see.
That's just good gameplay.
I
That's
see.
just strategy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Given that he wasn't stuck in any of the previous ones
Listen,
because they were dead giveaways.
I do get being such a stickler because the governorship of California is riding on this. If it wasn't, I'd be like, it's weird to be such a stickler like this, but because the stakes are so high, because it's so meaningful, I
The
get
stakes
why.
are incredibly
But Lon,
high.
you already confessed to committing felonies outside of the state, so I'm pretty sure that precludes you from being able to run for.
I
the
don't know why. I
governorship.
have no knowledge of what you're talking about, sir. I refer you to my representation. Please speak my.
Okay, perfect. Good answer.
No, hold on. I'm gonna argue this case. He wasn't sure which Michael Bay movie it was. He guessed Bad Boys, but he thought it could be any Michael Bay movie. He could have gone for a second clue there just to shore it up and then go, I should have just guessed Bad Boys. He could have used his lifeline then, but he strategically thought, I'll hold on to it until a harder clue. I'm pretty sure it's Bad Boys.
I think that's great. And look, obviously I have to make a large bet. And so when I ask for my second clue, which I've strategically saved at the very end, I hope it's fill in the blank.
Sure.
Sure. Pearl blank.
Yeah.
Baywatch, Pearl blank, Sam.
See, I feel like if you win now, this is gonna take away from the video. This is why you save this for after the lose, and then it's like justifiable. But now you're just gonna,
this goes.
Now you gotta aim to lose.
This very much reminds me of the Arizona gubernatorial debate that I saw clips of. So this is good, guys. We are.
Well, the winner becomes the governor. So that's
the governor.
the
governorship is riding on this.
Of the world's seventh largest GDP? Yes.
That's why the My Pillow guy is waiting in the wings to come in and declare the victor.
I really wish your green screen did have like a little Pence button. You could just see his head pop in the back.
Green screen.
Matt, every time Sam has a rant about the rules, can you edit in the Cameo logo in the bottom corner so people think we paid for it every time?
Thank you. It's all I ask.
All right. Well, it's a 15-point game. Lon will open the bidding on this final one. So Sam, you need to get to 7 notes or fewer. That's it.
So what's the point differential right now?
It's 15 points.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'll say 8, so Sam can take it and do what he wishes with it.
Yeah, I'm going to say 3.
Falls in his court.
Oh, you got 3. Well,
I didn't even hear the clue yet. I didn't even hear the clue.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll give the clue, and then Lon will open the bidding. We already know where this is going to go, but fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Your clue is a true Jane Doe. A true Jane Doe. So, Lon, how many notes you want to open with?
I would say 8.
And now I say 3.
And then I'll
3.
say you settle that score, sir.
Yeah.
All right, on 3 notes. You do have your lifeline. Here are your 3 notes.
Yeah, I'm going to need that second clue.
All right.
Okay.
It's for the governorship. It all comes down to this. Your first one was a true Jane Doe. Your second clue.
Okay, Sam, fill in the blank. No, your second clue is cut to the chase. Cut to the chase.
First step. Cut to the chase. True Jane Doe. Thank you. Very helpful.
You could have gone to 7 notes and just tied the ball game.
He bid 7. I can't bid 7.
No,
He bid 8.
Oh, doesn't matter.
I gave you that opening, but no, 3 was the that was
3 to
that was
win
the
it.
right- That was the
Yeah,
way to go.
because last time we
That's the
tied,
way.
and
I agree. You got to go for the kill.
No, I want Lon to win this thing, fair and square. What are my clues again?
a
A
true Jane Doe.
Jane Doe.
Jane Doe.
And cut to the chase.
And could I hear my very important 3 notes, please?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
I really think had you taken 7, you'd had a shot at it. Even 5?
No, that's not it.
Cut to the chase.
Cut to the chase.
And a true Jane Doe.
To the chase. Why don't you guys talk amongst yourselves while I figure this out? I don't like all this dead air, you know.
Oh, sure. Sure.
This is
So what,
This is drama. This is the exciting part.
Lon, what's going to be your first policy that you enact once you,
Well,
if you become governor,
California's governor, I mean,
before they
listen.
find out about your felony past?
Right. Yeah. So we're gonna have to figure that all out. You know how the transition between Governor Newsom and myself. I think first thing, blowout party at French Laundry, no masks. I think that's where we're going.
Good for you. Are you
I think
going to
that's where
invite
we're going.
Gavin to that?
Yeah, just like listen, recall this, buddy. All right. This is how we're gonna do it. We're just partying in Yountville every night. Yountville? I never know how to say that.
I don't know.
That's the little town in
I just appreciate the pull on the restaurant.
where French Laundry is located.
A new story I had forgotten about.
Yeah, man. Oh,
But I like
it's like routinely in like the top 5 restaurants in California lists. I think they reference it on The Bear even. I think at one point he's like, "This is how they do it at French Laundry."
I just like that. That's your
That's
first
my
policy initiative. My first policy, fucking blowout party, guys. Let's go.
Dinner for me. I know how politics works. I have a guess. I don't think it's right, but I have a guess.
Yeah, I have a guess too. This is not correct. Thelma and Louise.
It's a great guess.
That is incorrect.
Ooh.
That is incorrect. Lon, what's your guess?
My guess was The Fifth Element.
Phil, also incorrect. Technically, Lon, you could double down if you wanted to, but you already guessed. And, that is incorrect.
Oh no, sir, we're not.
Wait, let
Well,
me
you
hear my
already
7
guessed.
notes. Don't guess. Let's hear the 7 notes. Let's see if that would
I'd like
help.
to hear more notes. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if my bidding was the thing that did me in, and not first step.
Sing it.
A lot of quotes coming from you today. A lot of quotes.
This definitely changes my approach. Like I was thinking more like sci-fi action, and this makes me feel like it's more like paranoia, thriller, conspiracy.
It's yeah. Oh wow. That's It's like it's some sort of 80s. It's not Beverly Hills Cop, but it's like that.
You're very close. Same composer.
Same
Yeah.
composer, yeah.
I'll just go ahead and tell you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Fletch?
Think about yeah.
That is correct.
That's crazy too, because I've been thinking, because the new Fletch they just talked about this week, so I've been thinking about old Fletch. Like I've been thinking, like, oh, I should rewatch Fletch.
His pin name in the movie is Jane Doe.
Right.
And then cut to the chase.
Cut to the chase, sure, yeah. Well, and because Confess Fletch is coming out in like October on.
Yeah.
Well, Lon is today's big winner. So Lon, congratulations, 90-55, the final score.
Wow, unbelievable.
You
Still
took your-
mired in controversy. We're never going to get a
Yeah, no, I'm not okay
win.
with that. Because
No,
it would have,
of course
I would have
not.
had the points lead if it hadn't been for one small step for blank, one giant leap for blank. Here you go, Lon.
It sounds like we're taking our first step to a third match
We're
on this.
triple. We're never going to get away from
Best
this.
3 out of 5, man.
We're just-
I'm Death. He's Bill and Ted.
Yeah,
Let's go.
we're going Bill
Who-
Sadler rules.
Who wouldn't want me back? I'm so charming. Everybody's like,
I
oh,
really
bring
like
Sam
it.
back. He's so charming when you have him on. He doesn't
Hey, look.
complain.
Yeah.
He's real easy
Charming,
breezy.
handsome, gives the best
knows-
apologies.
Knows how to give apologies. Never
4
complains
out of
about
5
anything.
viewers prefer.
Yeah,
Samm Levine
asks more than
appearance.
5 people a question.
We polled all 5, settled the score.
I pulled 5 people at the Vons this morning. 2 of them
Ah.
said, "Get out of my face."
And the other 3 were homeless.
Here are the results from the other 3.
In a moment, the results of that
Most,
survey.
yeah, most common answer was purple. So, all right. So, Lon, congratulations on being today's big winner.
Wow.
As
Amazing.
such, you have the floor to plug, promote, say whatever you like, but
Oh.
take it away, sir.
How lovely. So follow me on Twitter at LONS. That's the best place to keep up with everything I'm doing. And listen to my podcast with Hal Rudnick. We just talk about streaming shows. It's only slightly less competitive than this. That's called Binge Boys. And we just, we review everything that we watched all week on all the major streaming services. So check that out anywhere that you listen to your podcasts.
And Mr. Levine, another tough loss. But
Mired in controversy.
Yeah,
Look,
always.
number 2 on today's show, but number 1 on our hearts, as we just established moments ago. But
Can we do
Well, we'll
another
go
poll?
back. We'll check the tape on that.
Can we do another poll?
what would you like? How would you like the wording of this poll?
I would like to know if the people who've enjoyed this episode found the secondary clues in the all-important 3rd and final round, the lifeline clues, if they found them equitable.
All right, I'm gonna have to chop that down into something that actually fit into an online poll.
Yeah.
But I'll figure out the economy of words that works
Great.
best.
I'm counting on you, Matt. I believe in you.
Don't worry. This show goes up tomorrow, and the subtweet to it will be a poll.
Great.
And we will see what the people
Right.
have to say.
Right. And make sure, by the way, that you put in a 3rd option for I'm not voting on the above. I just think Sam's a sore loser. So that people don't vote for Lon when that's what they really mean with their vote. They're not actually answering the question. They want to say that.
Yeah,
so
but
we
they
give that
are
to them as
answering
an
the
option.
question by
No, they're not.
answering the question.
Nope. Then you have to ask it in a vacuum.
Okay, well,
Literally
how do you?
in a vacuum. I don't know how we
Yeah,
survive
how-
in the dark, cold
Otherwise,
vacuum of space, but
it's
that's
tainted.
the only way to make it fair.
It's tainted.
All of life is tainted. You can't just
Yep.
set specific parameters. You know what? I'll
we
think
do a
about that
poll on
last
that?
part.
All I'm
All life
asking for
tainted.
is what I never seem to get on your show, my last 2 appearances, a little bit of fairness. A little bit of parity,
Listen.
Matt Knost.
Okay. All right.
How
Well,
many times did I use the word fuck in today's show?
3. How
Probably.
much leeway do I get? That's I also gave you that
Ask
40.
all
Within
the viewers how
0.5.
many they think.
Within 0.5.
Well, Sam, plug, promote, please.
Oh, right. Hey, guys, find me on Cameo. I love doing birthday messages, graduation messages. Those aren't really a thing right now. Good luck in college. I can do those. But really what I excel at are apology videos and bad news videos. Do you have bad news to break? Like, hey, we'd like to have you on our show, but it's definitely not going to favor you in any way. If you have bad news to break like that, ask me to do it. I'm much better at breaking that kind of bad news than, say, Matt ever would be. He didn't tell me the news. He held it in until it was too late for me to do anything
What
about
makes
it.
it good bad news? It just
Oh,
hits
it's the
you like a
worst
Mack
kind
truck.
of bad news, Matt. The worst kind.
Good news.
Oh,
for people.
don't give me the news when it's too late. But hey, in all seriousness, stream Minx on HBO Max. if you're looking for quality programming, the episodes are only about a half hour each. I think there's 10 in the first season. It's super funny. It's smart. It's great writing. It's about female empowerment, sexism. There's so many dongs
Oh my god!
in this show.
There's so many dogs
If
in
you
it,
are
guys.
looking for dicks, and I mean dicks, check out Minx on HBO Max, because I play a dick. So first you'll see actual dicks, and then you'll see me barely acting. Really just a version of this with a wig. Just a real piece of shit.
Is that real chest hair?
All real. That's all real.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
I will gladly co-sign. That show is, honestly, it was too short. It was too short.
I also really enjoyed Minx.
Renewed for season 2, so
it can't
check
come
it
fast
out.
enough.
Right.
Check it out, and you will definitely get your fill. And then finally, if you are a child, have a child, or enjoy children's programming, I'm in several episodes of this season of Raven's Home on the Disney Channel.
Okay.
That's right. That's So Raven got a sequel series that's been on the air for 5 years. If you're just finding out about it now, feel free to watch all 5 seasons. I don't show up till this most recent 5th season. But again, if you are a child, have a child, or enjoy programming for a child, check out Raven's Home on the Disney Channel and the Disney Plus app.
Well, perfect. Wow. Please do that. And before we get out of here, Andy, anything you'd like to say, add?
I want to challenge our viewers just so that I feel better about my second clues. I want you to come up with another movie that those 2 clues would fit, forgetting Justin Hurwitz's score because Lon didn't know it. Name another movie that those, and I will come up with one right off the top of my head. Neil Before Me could be related to Sam Neill stepping in front of Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park, and the step could be related to the T-Rex stepping out from the cage there. Man's Greatest Step is the reinvention of dinosaurs. It's Jurassic Park.
Can I say,
Maybe.
when you said Neil Before Me, my very first thought before Neil Armstrong was Neil McCauley from Heat. That's De Niro's character from Heat. So that was where I was like, Neil Before Me. I wonder if this is the theme for Heat. It was not. I will also say, I've seen First Man, so I have heard that score. I just didn't place it right away. But it was, I did put it all together. That's true.
Right. So if you can think of one other movie like Jurassic Park that Lon would have had a 50-50 shot in guessing the correct answer for.
Well, it's just one per person. That's my one.
Okay, I see.
I don't think there's anything you could do that's going to please Sam right now.
I can say for sure there's definitely not.
And
that's not true.
Now, last question before we get here. Lon, is Sam your lieutenant governor at this point, or is that a separate...
Oh,
do we vote for a ticket?
Like what they did in like the early, like the first Constitution, where
you take the loser as your vice
president. That didn't work out so well, guys. Aaron Burr got murdered.
I wouldn't murder you.
Says the face of a murderer. What kind of posturing is this?
Listen, I think we could. I think there's a lovely Department of Transportation. I think you've got
something in sanitation. Let me wet my beak a little. Come on,
yeah,
Ron.
many lovely departments. I think we could definitely find a spot.
Thank you. That's all I'm asking for. It's just a little consideration.
My new administration. Yeah,
I'll keep your name clean on all the illegal activity on the books. It
always helps to have allies in key positions. You know what
But I think if I am caught, I'm going to roll over on you immediately.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm the first guy to flip.
Yeah.
Just look at me. There's no
scenario.
You're seeking out. Hey, have you heard? Let me tell you about Lon. Be like, actually, you're the first.
Yeah. I'm still just like making sure he's set up in his office and he's already pointing at me. I'm like, not yet. Can't blow the whistle.
Sharpening the knife at Tu Brute. Yes. All right. Well, gentlemen, apparently it won't be a show without a little bit of controversy with the two of you. So thank you for fulfilling our goal and needs on this show.
Same time next month?
Same time next month.
We'll start a Google chat. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Lon, we'll hit you up for your cameo apology this time.
Excellent.
I apologize that I got such good clues and I was able to take advantage of it. All right. Well, gentlemen, it was a pleasure to see you both. Thank you so much for joining us. You can follow Andy at SDS_NAM. You can follow me at Matt Knost. We've got their social media links in the description of the show. It's at Samm Levine at Lons. But check them out down there. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. We'll see all of you next week with a brand new episode. Until then, stay safe out there. Adios.